Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Please tell us your name and where you're joining us from. Welcome, Chibike John Paul from Nsuka. Welcome. Let's just give extra. Let's say 7:10. We'll kick off. Let's wait for others to join us. Welcome, Risky from Anambra. Welcome. Yeah, 1 minute to go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going to be analyzing the chart today and see opportunities that market has for us to make money. All right, let's move on now. Let's analyze the market. So, first and foremost, we are looking at this. Um, we're looking at GPJPY. Let's start from daily time frame. As you can see from here, price hits this zone. Price hit this zone. So price hit this zone. That's why it's rejecting from this place. That's venting. But then, from here, we've not broken structure yet. Let me show you something. From 4 hours, you can see that we have been having higher highs and higher lows. This is it. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You get me? Higher low, higher high. So this guy you see here, till we see a break of this, see a break from this structure. That's when we can see that this guy is now going to sell. If not, that means you are going up to break that major zone on day one, which is possible, which might not be possible. We'll just leave market to do what you want to do. So me, I see this and I like it. So we have a break of structure here. I have a break of structure here. So, but there is another block here. Then this is our inducement. So we're gonna be taking a little risk here. 15 pips stop loss here. Let's target here first. One of the things that is giving me confidence or confidence to take this trade is let me check out the distance. Please, if you are joining us, drop your name and where you are joining us from. Please. So one of the things that is giving me confidence to take this trade is why is because this JPY basket, like I said in the last live session, I told you guys that JPY basket is what moves all the um all the JPY pairs. So as you can see, let me show you something from the one on this JPY basket. In fact, let's analyze itself. As you can see here, we had a head and shoulders pattern. This is it on this guy. We had a head and shoulders pattern on this guy. That was yeah. I think this appeared last week, a bit last 2 weeks, thereabouts. Yeah. So this was the head and shoulders pattern. You get me? So price is meant to move times two of this shoulder. Yes. Price range. So this is it. It's 371. So we are expecting like 600 and something. Let's check out. So we still have a long way to go here. This guy is heading down to here. So how do we join this trend, this movement now? First and foremost, we've identified where we can join in from. So for us to get this to know how whether this chain basket is going to continue its movement. So let's go down to 4 hours time frame. Oh wow, wow, wow. Oscar from Kaduna, Oscar Wealth. Welcome, my brother. Real one Ademola from Ibadan, welcome. Um Line Chukwu from Abuja, welcome, brother. Then Risky asks which time frame am I using to analyze? What I'm doing is a top-down analysis, not necessarily a one time frame stuff. Get so please, if you're on this live session, endeavor to like this video. Yeah, that's sorry, we had a little network glitch. Let me okay, welcome David from Foye. Welcome David from Foye. Welcome. All right, let me continue from where I stopped. So this is it. So I've already showed you people the head and shoulders pattern. So we are still in a complete downtrend on this guy. So let's go down to 4 hours. So I have a trend line here. Though I don't usually trade trend lines. I don't usually trade trend lines. But let's just manage it for now. Oh, what? So I expect this guy to dump till here. By Friday, we'll check back and know what I dumped. So that's it on this guy. So um, that's why I said I'm going to be buying GBP JPY from there. You understand me? So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Then I have a setup on Euro USD. It's already playing out. I analyzed this with a friend of mine. I think he should be here self yesterday. Oscar Welt. Euro USD is meant to continue the buy trend. So let's remove this my analysis initial analysis. Let me explain the chart for you guys. So from here you can see on the day one chart, we are literally in an uptrend. And if you know, welcome Mary Precious. So if you know the normal movement of the market, you know we have movements like this. We have an impulsive, we have a retracement, we have another impulsive, we have a retracement, so that we have an impulsive. You get? So this is it. So this is what is happening here too. We have an impulsive, we have a retracement, we have an impulsive, a slight retracement, we have an impulsive, a retracement. Now we are waiting for the impulsive. You get the point. So let's go down to 4 hours. You can see price broke structure here. So on 1 hour, let's ignore my former setup. Initially, I took that setup from here, but let's ignore that. Let's focus on this. So here now, we have a sweep. Those that have been in this channel should know what a sweep means. We have a sweep, an imbalance. So this is a sweep. You can use this other block, or can streamline and go down to 45 minutes and use this one. Either ways, I'll tell you where I'm entering from. So we can use this as our inducement. Again, but I doubt this will come here, but I'm sure of this H1 other block. I'm just reducing the other block because of your stop loss. So this is a good trade. Um, I'll take something on 30 minutes. Yeah, price will come down to here. Let's use this 45 minutes other block. So this is our setup on Euro USD. Let's see how it goes. 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 So if you are following me, type one on the chat box. Let me be sure that you are following me. You guys can hear me, right? If you are following me, type one on the chat box. All right. Nice one. Let me continue. So that's it on Euro USD. That's on Euro USD. So let me continue. I have USD card here. This USD card, same thing. I analyzed it with my friend. I have a trading partner. This is what I advise you to do. Trading is a very complex game. I will not advise you to try to do it on your own. Make you not go wrong mad. I have a trading partner, so we analyzed this yesterday. I would say this doji is gonna be a good entry. And trade player that I didn't take it. I didn't take the trade. But let me show you where we can actually take a continuation on the trade. This trade is one of the trades that makes sense because there's a trendline liquidity down here. The trendline liquidity sitting down here. So this price should come to here. You understand? Let me go down to 30 minutes, 45 minutes time frame. So let's see. Let's take this. Let's mark out this other block. Break up block. All these are not clear to me. I'll prefer this place. I use this as my inducement. This entire zone as a whole is very, very valid. So let's watch out for this on USD card. Don't worry, I'll send the I'll send the setups on the group chat. So this is what we're seeing on USD card. Um cheapy one. So this is our setup on this pair. But then this GPGPY, so let's be patient. Let's be patient though. Let's be patient. Um, so you can see USD card. So we have three setup now. USD card, Euro USD, GBP JPY. Then let's check out code. Euro JPY. JPY is not. It's not like giving me what I want. I'm not. Just leave Euro JPY. Let's look at the gold. The gold. So on gold, you can see that price has been printing for us something here. If you notice well, impulsive retracement, impulsive retracement, then another impulsive, right? So let's go down to stop. That means you should be looking for buys. You have an imbalance. It is an equal low, not necessarily an imbalance. But let's check 1 hour first. Let's watch out for this one here. Because of there's a break of structure here, and this will serve as our inducement. So that's it. So this is on gold. Okay, Risky wants me to analyze VIX 25. I've seen people want synthetic indices. All right, I'll analyze that. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can endeavor to ask me and I will answer you. Let me check out Deriv. I've not really been trading Deriv in a while now. Trying to fine tune my skills on. I'm gonna fine tune my skills on synthetic indices. I'm fine tune my skills on currency pair, sorry. So if you can see my screen, right? Mm, it's 25. Please remember, if you have any question, you can ask me. Then VIX 25 is you can remember this hit our stop loss last week. So VIX 25 have a lot of long moves to go. So we are looking for buys. You know why I'm looking for buys? Let me explain myself. We all know, like I explained before, price moves in two ways. Have an impulsive, have a retracement, then we have an impulsive. As you can see, price is an impulsive move like this. We have so as I was saying, this guy is in an impulsive move now. So we are trying to look for ways to enter this buy. Derivative have been tricky, so tricky these days. Let me run away from them. How they shift. That's what I want. So tricky, very tricky guys. So we have another sweep, break of structure here. We'll have one here. Let's take this one closer to us. Have a sweep here. Have a sweep here. Have a break of structure here. And then we'll have this. Have this guy. This other block here. So this is the um take this as the inducement. Again, so we'll take this as the inducement. So that's it. Very clean trade. So this is a good trade, right? Let's see how it goes. VIX 100. Yeah, derivative has been tricky these days. That's just the truth. They've been playing around, playing around, playing around, but it's fine, sha. That's why sometimes you trade the real market. Okay, let me continue. All right. So on VIX 100, VIX 100, VIX 100. I will not advise you to take any trade around here because price just broke the recent lows, and there are chances that price will pull back up or it will continue going down. So I would advise you just stay off for now on this guy, please. There are many other things you can trade. Let's take V75 before we call it a day. V75 has been consolidating. If you look well, you see that we have just been inside one bracket, inside just this bracket, just inside here. You understand? But the truth still remains what price is likely to do is this. No, price is an indecision move. Because I might say something like this, then, but then on the other hand, it might be something like this too. Mm, An impulsive correction, then minor ranges, then push up. So this place is an indecision zone. Jeje, sit on your toes and leave the market. And leave the market. So that's it. That's it. That's it for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me before we call it a day. Yeah. Before we call it a day, day. If you got any questions, you can ask me before we call it a day. If you are joining us now, you can write your name and where you are joining us from, and also like the video. So we have VIX 75, VIX 25 here. We also have this over here. We have gold GJ here. We have Euro USD. We have USD card. That's all we have for today. So I'll be sending all the setup to the group chat. That's no problem. So if you have any question, you can ask me before we call it a day. No questions in the next 4 minutes or 5 minutes or 6 minutes max. We're heading out. Thank you for showing up today, fam. 5 minutes before we call it a day. If you have question, you can always drop. Oh. So meanwhile, if you got value throughout in the class, you can drop one on the chat box. If you gain value from the live session, can you drop one on the chat box? All right, next one was covered. I'm glad you got value. So with that, we'll call it a day. Thank you guys for showing up. See you on the next one. Remember, endeavor to be in our Telegram channel or in our WhatsApp community, because I'll be dropping the signals and I'll also be guiding you through the trade, because there's an aspect of placing trade and there's also an aspect of trade management. You get, so you need to be there to follow us all. So see you guys. Thank you for showing up. See you on the next one.